Okay, I've just finished sanding with the 2000 grit paper. So do a quick rinse off. You can see a lot of people could just suffice with that. It's not cloudy anymore. Well, it's still cloudy, but it's not yellowy and hazy. So what we're going to do, we rinse that off, and we're going to get all of the that excess, plastic that we just rubbed off of it, off of the lens. We're going to prep it for polishing. I have my quarter cable 7424, and this is a, I don't know the brand, but it's a firm cutting pad. It's going to work best with rubbing compound, and you just want to center this, as good as you can. Use the McGuire's Ultimate Compound. I just do it in X. Some people do circles or put it directly onto the plastic, but it's just a matter of preference. I'm going to rub it in so it doesn't splatter, and also I'm going to turn it to a low speed. When I turn it on, I also just splatter all over everything. Rub that in. Once it's rubbed in, you're going to turn it up to about 5 or 6 and begin the actual polishing. When we come back, I'll finish polishing with the McGuire's Ultimate Compound. I have just finished polishing, and I noticed that I neglected to get this corner here, the sandpaper, but I could show you just by wiping off how clear that is already. And I haven't even went to the regular polish yet, or even sealed it. But by wiping it off, you can see the progress. But as you can see in this corner, still have some work to do. So I'm going to go back to the sandpaper. Instead of going straight to the 800, I'm going to go to the 1000 grit first, and then work my way until I get this corner done. Then I'm just going to repolish it all. But I'll show you that when we return. Okay, I finished sanding the corner that I neglected earlier. So now I'm going to repolish it with the McGuire's Ultimate Compound. And you can tell that this is not trickery, because where I sanded it, it's cloudy where it was shiny earlier. So I'm going to do the same thing. Start out with no speed and just rub it in, and then start at a low speed, turn it on, spread it out. Move my way up to 5 or 6. And when we come back, I'll be done polishing with the Ultimate Compound, and we'll move on to the finer polish. Okay, I'm done with the McGuire's Ultimate Compound and the polisher. It's a great product. It doesn't really leave any scratches like a normal rubbing compound would. But now I'm going to get it a little bit finer and more clear with just regular McGuire's polish. I have other polishes that are way more expensive and better than this, but this is a headlight, so I don't really care too much about that. But I am going to change pads to a lighter swirl buster basically pad. Put it on there. shake up the product. Do it. Well, I mean, this is a brown one, so if you get it, don't be surprised if it's not white. It's a little odd. It even freaks me out once in a while when I pour it on there, but it's fine. It's a little bit wet, you know, more wet than the other one too, so it's going to seem like it's not as thick on there. So I'm going to turn it down to two or three. Spread it out. And then I'm going to turn it off to 6. And when I come back, I'm going to use the Class All-in-One to give it a final finish. Okay, I just finished with the normal polish. I'm going to wipe that down now. And as you can see, this is as good as you should want your headlights. I'm going to take that a step further. And since that is a headlight, you want as much light to come out of it as possible, and I think that Class All-in-One will work for that. I'm going to go get an applicator. Now this stuff has been around for decades. You know, and it's even for airplanes, boats. It's actually a synthetic polymer. Put this on there, and it has fine, real fine polish in it. That'll get just the fine scratches, that, if any, that the regular polish is left in it. And I haven't even wiped it off yet. You can see how clear it is. But, alright, the thing ran out of memory, but put another flash card in here, so I was just putting the class on her. And all this has to do is just come to haze. It doesn't have to sit there and cure. Class sealant glaze actually does have some of that, but I don't think the headlight really needs it. And it's gonna, should actually use a fresh microfiber after you use all the chemicals that we just did, but it's okay. It's a headlight. We're gonna wipe that off. Take the tape off. It won't take as long as it took me to put it on. And as you can see, this tape, it's a green one, doesn't leave any film. Just wipe it off. There you go. Newly restored headlight, and you don't have to buy a $20 kit. You could just buy some cheap sandpaper. I bought $18 worth of sandpaper, and that's enough to do about 20 cars. When you're going to spend at least 20 to buy a kit that only do one. So just goes to show you don't need a headlight kit, and they'll actually look better. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.